Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the Oscoxy. This is the pelvic surface, and this is the other surface. First of all, I'm going to discuss the ilium. I'm going to discuss ilium. इधर लाओगे very good. ठीक है, ilium. Ilium, it is the largest of the three bones, and consists of the Oscoxy consists of three bones: ilium, ischium, and pubis. Ilium, largest of the three bones. And this is the ilium, this is the ischium, and this is the pubis, smallest one. ठीक है, ilium, largest, most cranial of the three bones. This is the cranial side. It has two surfaces and three borders. Two surfaces, which is lateral or gluteus surface, and secondly medial or sacropelvic surface. Medial or sacropelvic surface. It has a body, ramus, and a wider part wing. Now, three borders. Number one, the lateral border or arcuate line. Medial border or greater ischiatic notch. And third one is the cranial border. The lateral border is arcuate line. Okay. Next, lateral surface. It is wide, concave, and crossed by a gluteal line. Gluteal line extends from the middle of the cranial border to the ischiatic spine. This is the ischiatic spine, and this is the gluteal line. Now, secondly, sacropelvic or medial surface. It is convex. Two distinct parts इसके, caudal triangular facet, and the auricular surface or wing for the which articulates with the sacrum. ठीक है, and its cranial part is rough. ठीक है. Number two, iliopectineal line. Iliopectineal line is ventral to the auricular surface. Iliopectineal line is ventral to the auricular surface. This is the iliopectineal line, and it joins the pecten of the pubis. Iliopectineal line. ठीक है. Again, now the medial border. Is the greater ischiatic notch, continues caudally with the ischiatic spine. ठीक है. The lateral border is the arcuate line. Craniomedial angle is also called as the tuberosacral, thin and rough, and the lateral angle is called as the tubercoxy, thick and rough, large, for the muscular attachment. Ramus joins the acetabulum to ischium at the acetabulum. This is the ramus. Next, ischium. It consists of the posterior lateral of the ventral floor of the pelvis, and posterior lateral. Okay, posterior and lateral. It is irregularly quadrangular. Two surfaces, dorsal or pelvic surface, and ventral surface. ठीक है ना. It consists of a body, ramus, and tuber ischia. Dorsal surface. It is smooth and concave, slightly concave. Ventral surface is flat and roughed for the muscular attachment, which is adductor muscle attach. Cranial border. It forms the caudal. This is the obturator foramen. ये इसका है lateral margin है, medial margin है, cranial margin है, and caudal margin है. Obturator foramen forms the caudal margin of the obturator foramen. Cranial border forms the cranial border of the ischium forms the caudal margin of the obturator foramen. Caudal border is thick and rough, and slopes craniomedially to form the ischiatic arch, V-shaped ischiatic arch. Now, medial border. It meets the opposite bone at the ischiatic symphysis. This is the medial border. Medial border meets the opposite bone at the ischial symphysis. Now, lateral border forms the lesser lateral border. This is the lateral border and forms the lesser ischiatic notch. Thick. It is thick, rounded, and concave. Craniomedial angle. This is cranial and medial angle. Cranial meets the pubis to form the medial boundary of the obturator foramen. Caudomedial angle. Caudal medial angle joint is fallow. This is the caudal medial angle, and its joint is fallow at the ischial symphysis. Ischial symphysis. Caudal lateral angle. Caudal lateral angle is also called as the ischial tuberosity, thick rounded ischial tuberosity, and here the muscles are attached at its ventral surface are the biceps femoris and semitendinosus muscle. Now third number, pubis. It is the smallest of the three bones. It is situated craniomedially. It consists of a body, two surfaces, dorsal surface and ventral surface. And two rami, one this and one this. Okay. Dorsal or pelvic surface. It is concave, but in the notes it is told that convex, but it is concave. And the ventral surface is convex, and its greater part is rough for the muscular attachment. Next page. Cranial border. Cranial border forms its pecten, pubis pecten, and there are two eminences. Iliopubic eminence. This is the iliopubic eminence. It is situated laterally, and pubic tubercle medially near the symphysis. Iliopubic eminence and pubic tubercle. It is crossed by the pubic groove. Pubic groove. This is pubic groove. Crossed by pubic groove. Both are crossed by the pubic tubercle is crossed by pubic groove. Now, caudal border. It forms the cranial margin of the obturator foramen. Now, though two rami, one medial ramus, it joins the opposite bone at the symphysis, at the pubic symphysis. This is the medial ramus, and the lateral ramus joins the acetabulum. Now, acetabulum. Caudiloid cavity lodges the head of the femur and faces ventrolaterally. This is the ventral surface and ventrolaterally. अच्छा जी, उसके बाद है जी हमारे पास consists of articular and non-articular part. Articular part is a crescentic cut internally by a non-articular depression, which is the acetabular fossa. It is the non-articular part. This is the articular part, and the caudal part of the rim cut by the acetabular notch. This is the acetabular notch, and obturator foramen is between the ischium and pubis. This is the obturator foramen. It is oval in outline, grooved craniolaterally. This is laterally by the obturator sulcus. This is the obturator sulcus. And here the muscle attaches and the obturator nerves and vessels pass from here.